Ladies and gentlemen, NCruz is officially on trial, and his defense attorney wants certain things excluded from the trial. They don't want swastikas brought up. Well, Nick Cruz had swastikas on his backpack and on the AR 15 that he used to kill 17, mainly students. There were some adults too. So they don't want swastikas brought up. They don't want the racial slurs he used brought up, animal abuse, child porn searches. They want all of that excluded from the trial. Okay, so a photograph shown in court was of a swastika that was etched into an AR 15 rifle, the detective said Nicholas Cruz used during the 2018 Valentine's Day massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. The investigation also revealed Cruz displayed swastikas on his boots and a racial slur on his backpack. On the internet, he searched for mass killings and child pornography, and he shared animal abuse on social media, prosecutors said. Cruz's lead attorney, this is Melissa McNeil, said Broward County Circuit Court Judge Elizabeth Scherer to keep this evidence away from the 12 jurors and 10 alternates who will serve in the upcoming death penalty trial. There is no evidence that these crimes were sexually or racially motivated. The only purpose the state could have in presenting such evidence would be to no inflame the jury. Cruz defense lawyers wrote in a motion. Scherer considered the motion during a pretrial hearing on Wednesday in Fort Lauderdale. Prosecutors argued that introducing the evidence during the death penalty trial is necessary to disprove the defense claim of Cruz's intellectual disability. It is not a pretty picture, it is an ugly picture, but that is who the defendant is. This is what the assistant state attorney, Jeff Marcus, said during a hearing. The prosecution witness, Michael Brannon, a Coral Spring based forensic psychologist, said he reviewed the records in the case and evidence suggests a diagnosis of mental disorders. Marcus was asking Brannon to read a list of Cruz's internet searches. It include little girls, rape porn. Oh my goodness, Hitler's birthday. Brannon said the best description of Cruz is an antisocial personality disorder, which he displays a lack of any sort of empathy or remorse for other people with a level of aggression. Brannon said Cruz exhibited symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, an eating disorder, a learning disability, and a borderline personality disorder, or BPD. Cruz, Brannon said, has this voice that is an alter ego, that is a swastika. Brannon told a defense attorney that he don't think the school shooting was racially motivated. Cruz, 23, pled guilty to 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder on October 2018. Now, if you remember, he did kill 17, shot some of them outside of the school, and he shot, the rest of them in the building. And there were a lot of people also injured. Shira said she wants the trial to begin. Sorry. July 18th, according to what it says here. July 18th. So it's really not that long of a wait. The jury must decide if he deserves to be executed for the crimes that he committed at his former school when he was 19 years old. Without an ununanimous decision, Shearer will only be able to sentence him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. So the jurors are already picked. So juror number one is a man who works in an information technology company in Miami-Dade County. He said he owns one handgun. He also said his brother is a police officer and his mother is a licensed mental health counselor. Juror number two is a man who works as a financial advisor. He moved to Florida from Boston about a year ago, and he has about 2 decades of experience in his field. He served in the French military and doesn't own a handgun. Juror number three is a man who works as a probation officer. He also has experience as a paralegal executive assistant for a personal injury firm. He doesn't own a handgun. Juror number four is a man who works as a stocking advisor for Walmart. He said his cousin was in a class with Cruz before the shooting. He said his uncle is a psychologist. Juror number five is a man who works as a computer technician in Miami-Dade County. He says he has more than 10 years of experience in his field and has serviced law firms. He is a father of three. Juror number six is a woman who works as a medical claims adjuster in Miami-Dade County. She also worked in banking and in an office of criminal defense attorneys. Juror number seven is a woman who has worked as a librarian for about 4 years. She has also worked in purchasing for the city of Coconut Creek, in a church, and in a bank as a consumer leader. And she said she has benefited from mental health counseling in the past. Juror number eight is a woman who works in human resources and have about 2 decades of experience. She said she worked as an x-ray technician when she lived in Michigan and was in college. She moved to Broward County in 2019, and she is a board member of a Mental Health America of Southeast Florida, a nonprofit organization. She does own a handgun. Juror number nine is a woman who works as a legal assistant, has experience with prosecutors. She said she has considered going to law school. She said she has benefited from mental health counseling. Juror number 10 is a man who worked in immigration since 2018. He has served in the U.S. military from 2013 to 2016 and then took time off to do a hippie stuff. Okay, I don't know what that means. All right. Juror 11, a man who works for a family business involving exports. He said he earned a college degree in music and worked as a project manager until the pandemic disrupted the industry. Juror number 12 is a woman who works as a senior compliance investigator for a medical device firm. She said she has worked in finance and accounting. Her father was a police chief. So that's the jury. That's the jury right there. So, I mean, if they got the jury in place, then I guess they could start this trial on July 18th. There's no reason why they can't. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Mm-mm-mm. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.